Hold! Our enemies have lain a trap.
So they have.
I've always been curious about the exotic lever. Where does it lead? A trap?
Am I supposed to just guess? I'd rather take the best hidden one if I have to take it this way. So coppery switch.
Ah, so that's what that did.
Yeah, we probably can do better daggers now. Punch daggers. I think they had a level 7 as a requirement. Yeah. Extra hit points. Initiative 18 points. Sarung Spirit. I think I have another punch dagger somewhere. Could be a regular one though. Yep. Still an improvement. Ray switch? Any other switches that are sort of hidden? The worn one was, but got warning from the rats. Ominous. Rot covered. Unlocked. That's the first they sort of try to throw your way. How about the regular one? Just a regular switch. There's the raise switch. Raises switch. Does the head, the cut off head, know anything about these things? It seems to be hard to interact with it.
I can nearly smell myself from here. We're nearly there. I know it. It won't be the worst indignation.
Yeah.
Ah, so that's what that did.
General Ray's door. A doll representing an infamous general from a distant future. If you hold it, you feel an urge to pull levers. Where exactly is it? It's like a... what could possibly go wrong? So it has some value. Still no catastrophes so far. Regular switch.
I wonder what that did.
Maybe nothing at all.
Now that'd simply be cruel.
On to the worn one. Ominous. Where in the name of fork-tongued lizard king is this? Ooh, there's a rat here. Also a piece of parchment. I fear this missive may be the last evidence of my existence. Fool was I to come seeking that blasted bloodstone. Why, I thought I'd managed to snag it before Pontius snagged me and left me to dangle in the breeze in my greatest and final mistake. Worst of all, I worry that I simply lack some insight or relic that might save me from this inglorious demise. Surely there must be a way off this lonely precipice. But since I am too great a fool to find it, I bid fair Riverland farewell and wait my turn to enter the Hall of Echoes. Probably talk to the rat for easy access out of here. It's pretty much impossible to see. Tactical view? Where the fuck is the rat? There it goes.
What's this? I found something.
Ornate chest. Air essence again. Epic buckler. Armor rating, fire resistance, hit points. It's probably better than what you have currently. Yeah, also the armor actually gives you a little bit of movement, which is very nice. Whatever. You really shouldn't just stick to the armor value. Think about what exactly you want to do with the character. What exactly are the attributes or derived attributes that are most valuable to you? Try to develop those. Where the hell is the buckler? It's the only purple item I should have. Well, the other purple item I should have. Mm, 13% blocking chance, plus 17% earth resistance, plus 0.1 movement. Usually these have movement negatives. This has a positive. Movement minus 0.3 versus movement plus 0.1. It's a 20 movement, right? Yeah, I think I'll take the extra damage for him, the bully one. Boost non-magical attacks by 50% against opponents with slowed, crippled, or knocked down. Where the hell is the rat? God. There's a mysterious switch there. Right, that's what we need to find, but I still want to talk to the rat. Where the hell is the rat? Okay, I think the view is actually a detriment to us. It's actually hard to fucking click on the rats. Never quite hits what you intend to. You can't really pause the game either. Not a good system in my opinion. Generally speaking, it works just fine. But there are some situations like this, for example, where you have a fast-moving small target.
It's the strangest thing. Some folks wander into the bushes and never come back. It's like they just poof away.
Oh, there was definitely a switch somewhere. Right. Been here. I have to explode on the mines, people. Slowly but surely, we're making progress. Don't have a key to this. We could pick up the entire blasted thing though. What do you think of that? How much does it weigh? Wanna bet that I forget that I'm carrying that blasted thing? Wonder why I'm having carry weight problems. What is this? Borrowed switch. Does this mean there's a switch here too? It's not entirely obvious. Borrowed and golden. I don't actually recall these earlier. Vibrating. Go to golden one.
Ah, so that's what that did.
Delicate wooden earth one. Indestructible H leather cap of initiative. +2 initiative. Their armor class and actually does something. Yes, please. Okay, golden switch. Burrowed switch.
So that's what that did.
I'm blind. What else? Just one more vibrating one.
My heart beats too slowly to sustain me.
I'd prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
many switches do we still have left?
Our enemies
Rot
have
covered
laid
now.
a trap.
Explosive mines. Probably all the explosive mines here exploded. Okay. There's the exotic one. Frosty.
Ah, so that's what that did.
Yeah, you're frozen. Unlocked switch. Maybe something is now unlocked.
Ah, so that's what that. I must shake this disease.
So disease is spread. Okay, it does damage, but in a weird way. I thought it would basically just
Bless the seven I
drop
am
your
restored.
maximum hit point for a while.
Bless the seven, I am restored!
More or
Sweet
less,
relief.
the switches do exactly as if they advertise. Um, Ah, indeed.
Bless the seven. I am restored.
Do we still have a lot of switches left?
Look out. I see a trap nearby.
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking mines. When the hell did these appear here? One of the switches must have created them.
What deluge!
Soaked to the skin!
Okay. More switching.
Careful now. That's a trap.
Warn switch seems to be pretty much one of the few still remaining, and we did get a warning about not using it though. Wonder, does it mean that we shouldn't really use it at all? A lot of switches that aren't immediate at immediate area. There's a switch. Chalk.
Ah, so that's what that did.
Undead. Old-fashioned armored swordsman, higher level than the ones we've encountered recently. It's a pretty crappy one.
For the 7!
He has a chance to resist these effects like 24% and 15%, so terrible, but he still has resisted them.
I fate you fall.
Don't think we need to do anything. He's gonna be knocked down for a couple of turns. I want to see how much extra damage the fighter does. Let's go with the extra damage move. $173, absorb 91. Nice. Buffalo Amulet.
Now this is valuable.
Yeah, there's nothing special about it though. The description seemed to indicate that it's part of something else though, so maybe it can be... maybe we can do something with it later. This unique looking amulet appears to have been prized from a larger sculpture. It bears the mark of the artist on its left horn. It's valuable though. It's hard to say about these things because it seems like there is an item group that's only meant for sale, the golden plates and the like. So if this was just for sale, there was really no point in making it a unique item. Could just make it a treasure item. The worn switch is pretty much the only one I haven't touched. How far away can we find switches though? Maybe you just need to press all of them. They do disappear once pressed, so... Right up to you. Oh, for fuck's sakes. You motherfucking rat.
I've always been curious about the exotic lever.
Okay, do we have anything left? You only can click them once, so... if we can press it, we haven't pressed it, and the worn seems to be the only one left. Okay. I must have been unlucky that a mine had spawned under it. Damage was massive though.
Careful!
Oh.
I spotted a trap.
Ah. Well, we know there's one under there.
I feel better already.
Sure you do.
A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
It would be worthwhile to get someone else to have regeneration too. Only a single point for Roderick.
Sweet relief.
It's such so goddamn
Careful!
useful.
I've spotted a trap.
Where exactly are you spotting these traps? Lassie.
Ah, so that's what that did.
So what did it do? There's no indication what it did. More importantly, there are no more switches for me to press. Except the worn one. This button did something, but I don't know what.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
Okay, where have I enemies laid a trap? Am I seeing things from the others? Not really. Seriously, where is this trap you keep talking about? No idea. Gotta go with this switch, there's just nothing left.
What the devil happened to my weapon?
All the equipment pieces are in this shape. Right, so warning was not that you shouldn't be pressing it, it was that be prepared to have shit durability items after that. Fair enough. Actually, a single item was affected, so not too big of a deal. And it's in perfect shape, so... Shrug?
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
So you do. Yeah, I don't really get what exactly is expected in here. Maybe nothing at the moment. We have missed a single switch somewhere, so nothing happens. Since these are press ones and that's it, it's hard to try to say that I'd have to find some proper sequence of things or anything. I can't just walk through this. I think we'll have to go back and go the other way. We'll have to let this sort of just be for now. Without a doubt I'll return to this, but hopefully with better abilities or further ideas how to proceed with this. It seems to be basically a dead end after this though, so if you figure this out, that's it. It would be the end of this area. I would have loved to wrap this up. Probably a big fight at the end. I don't think they're hidden in a way where I would have to have a high perception skill or something to spot things. But they might be hidden in a more obvious way. Could be hidden under a certain type of containers. That's fairly easy to test. Just blow up old containers.
Soaked to the skin.
Well, there's always the possibility that if a correct switch opens it, and that's exactly what you're meant to do, that the correct switch is hidden and there are a lot of other switches for you to obviously there to for you to use. And they're all fakes. But there has been no real indication about any kind of tips about this place or anything. Just that the exotic basically gets you out of here, and the worn one destroys one of your equipment, it says. Well, in general, blow up these mines.
Gods weep upon the earth.
I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
Torches and candles. There are at least a couple of traps here. Not quite sure what's keeping that there. Ah, bloodstained switch.
So that's what that did.
Ah. Now what? This is a dead end. Small area. Yeah, smaller than the... pretty much the same size as this room, so... Undead. Pontius the pirate. He has some kind of a ballista, undead destroying ballista here. Probably summons a lot of undead.
Ah, we meet again, the living and the dead. Welcome you are amongst us pirates, for we aim to revert those roles. Your blood will fuel the stone, and our flesh will return to our bodies. You shall die, so that we may live anew.
Coming reinforcements? Pontius the pirate. Beer. $762 hit points. Skeletal pirates, bowman, pyromancer, bowman. Pontius, death blaster. Is he going to escape to it, or should I try to push forward to it? I would know less lower than Greek try. No real weaknesses. I suppose crushing. As long as we don't use poison, we'll be fine.
Gentle flight, crushing descent.
My goal is to, at this point, just to push forward to the Death Blaster. There doesn't seem to be anyone operating it. Leave at least the main undead guy behind. He's gonna be knocked in for a moment still. Although, doesn't particularly look good at this stage. Yeah, I don't think we should use this until we get closer. I mean, this might be a doomed to failure attempt. Yeah, she's not gonna survive there.
Fading fast.
Five hit points. That's it. I've been crippled, that's why I can't move. Yawn. To get into healing range.
As good as a new penny.
Yeah, she's burning poison and God knows what, so she absolutely has to have some kind of a healing going on. She would not have survived otherwise. Not sure if she's gonna survive now either.
No glory in this death.
Okay, mage gone. One pirate down. Pirate. The bowman is gonna be in trouble. The pirate is gonna be in trouble. The bowman not. I think we should try to keep our distance to Pontius the pirate. I'll go for a kill.
Try to resist this, worm.
Charming arrow, shit. Immune to charm. Heal. Crippling is sort of crippling, yeah. We're not gonna go anywhere for multiple turns. Unless I can get some kind of ability that removes most of that. Don't even have the ability to really use anything. I just don't have the points. I also don't have the hit points. I'm literally going to be burned and poisoned to death here. Like, I suppose I could try to eat something.
I need that.
Right. Petrify, slowed, stunned. Why slowed? Not any of those. Yeah, this is a bit bad. Okay. Scroll wise, don't really have too many options either. Suppose I could try to burn things. And she's out of the situation. Knocked down for 3 turns. Yeah, this was not a solid plan on my part. I could try to curse him. I doubt it'll work, but it'll give us a sort of long weakness. Actually, that's nice. It'll do half damage. Resurrection! Of course you can resurrect. I can't move, can't do shit, I can't even attack. Do I still have heals going? Yeah. Okay, you. Really not much I can do. Electricity is probably our best bet. Not sure which one I should shoot. The Pontius is more dangerous in ways, sure, but at the same time... The entire point of this attempt was to try to see what happens if we get to the cannon. So let's try to clear the way there, even though we might get casualties as a consequence. Could burn you, but then what? Madora's path is looking good. Pyromancer is not gonna die here.
Feel my fiery wrath!
We're just starting to take casualties now.
The Seven call me home.
One down. Can't use it now. Barely, but no matter.
I cannot endure this fiery agony!
So I shot at myself. It more or less points at Pontius the pirate. Well, I sort of assumed you're not gonna shove your mouth onto the Death Blaster and just start sucking it. Fuck you. I'm gonna load anyway, and I'll leave things here. It might be necessary to put down the pirate captain. However, as long as there's so much of the help coming our way, they're a much bigger problem. They can basically neuter our entire group to the point I can't effectively do all that much. The boss's resistances to status effect also wasn't that high, so if we can basically reduce the enemies to him and maybe a sidekick or something like that, we can keep things in control. But as long as there's all kinds of different type of guys here, it's not gonna work. We really should focus on just playing them out of the fight quickly. Fire seems to work well. Also, probably crushing works well. Probably have good crushing weapons. Maybe we could take grenades. I mean, we can. Gas is good too. We can just. We can explode the gas. Quick look at the usables in preparation. Useless globe. Yeah, I'd like a fire one, please. The fire balls from there would be useful. Also cheaper to fire with it. Cursing isn't that useful. Freezing, stunning probably isn't gonna work either all at well, but knockdowns, freeze, those might work. Summon Woo could be good distractions. I doubt they will last more than a single hit. Probably not even that. I would have fire ones, I guess. Okay, I do have a cleansing water scroll. Cures blind, mute, disease, infected, bleeding, crippled, decaying touch. So that's still an option. Good range. You. We have a huge amount of equipment we can use too, actually. Yeah, final preparation. There is something I can do. I'm low on the firestorm grenades, but there are oil barrels somewhere here. Or did I explode them all? That's certainly... no, I did not explode them all. I have fuses, I have empty potion bottles, and if I can get oil, that's basically a lot of firestorm grenades. I think here is one. With a fairly straightforward operation. Fuses and oil. Might want to spread these around a bit. That's why I made so many. Thing is, they're fairly cheap to throw, and they're more or less like a fireball, practical effect. So fire seems to work really well on them anyway, better than, for example, air. So, did not want to do quite that. Don't need many for this guy, just something to throw their interfaces. Even Broderick could benefit from a single one. Preparations done, really. It's... the melee guys need to focus more or less just handling the status effect, chaining them so that we have a chance to try to recover our cooldowns. We would do more damage with blunt weapons, but the hit points and other benefits these provide might be more useful. 15% chance to chill. No. The blunt weapons just aren't good enough, I think. I don't know. I mean, they do get bonus damage, no doubt. They're fairly cheap to use and attack. But I'll leave things here. We'll do the fight the next time. I'm not sure are we gonna go with the same tactic again. More or less, I suppose, except maybe for a couple of first turns try to cleanse the trash, then forward to the cannon. It seems like it's incredibly powerful and it could be basically mandatory to finish him up. He's an pervious undead pirate. Go here, focus him to charge our way and just shoot him. Or sneak past him. I mean, he's not looking in this way at all. So with a sneaky guy, you could probably get very, very close. Stay somewhere here and get somewhere even that close before he spots you. So yeah, might be worth a try at least. I can boost the sneaking skill a little bit.